Hello there, beautiful internet and you amazing creatures of the beyond. What shall we do today? Sure, we can take this TNT here, but we don't need it. I have organized the inventory just a tiny bit, and I've decided to go with only these traps, borrow poison and trap. Poisoning traps. Should have left this behind, but whatever. Um, Also, I forgot to tell you guys, like the mystical juice, this high alcoholic cocktail is supposed to grant you a second sight. And what does the second sight mean? It gives you perception +1 for 15 minutes or some, I don't know, many turns. And obviously, you can see the rifts. I've already uncovered most of the rifts. Well, in the lower Underrail where we're playing right now, because there's the DLC areas and the upper Underrail which I haven't touched. And plus there is Core City which we haven't gone to, so there's some rifts over there as well we have to activate. But anyway, um, until then, let's focus on what we can do here. The miner gestures to you to stop. The chubby, wide-shouldered man lets out a single long and highly abrasive sound, cough much akin to a train passing through a tunnel that is too narrow, grinding its way through before being able to address you. Hey, you don't want to go into the mine. The entrance has been closed. Why is it closed? Some nasty creatures have showed up, trust me. You don't want to go there, he coughs. Are you Marcos Banti, the mining supervisor? Yeah, that's me, he coughs. Who are you? Eros, nice to meet you. Yeah, what you need? Can you tell me anything about the mine creatures? Look, man, I shouldn't talk about that, you dig? He coughs. I don't want to be responsible for spreading mine rumors, so my mouth is shut until the foundry guard deals with the whole situation. See what I mean? But your mayor sent me here to talk to you. Mayor? Oh, I see. The big boss wants you to convince me to use explosives in the mine to stop the Rockies. I know. We already talked about it. But my answer is still the same. No, we can't. No can do. I'd collapse half of the damn mine and set us back by who knows how many months. I know this mine like the back of my palm. It's every nook and cranny, and I know that a detonation would hurt us more than the creatures. Using explosives should be the last option. Dig? Can you just tell me what you know about the creatures? Well, I personally never saw one of those things, but the guardman who did told me they got a shell made of completely out of rock. I've also heard that there is a bigger rock creature that is the real reason why the Foundry Guard can't clear the mine. The small ones, well, not exactly Fribble, are not the tough, but are not that tough, but the Big Daddy is like pretty much invulnerable. He coughs. That's what I heard. Marcos then removes one of his gloves, pulling it off one finger at a time to reveal a huge, rough skin hand with dirty, chipped nails. He continues with one side smile. Now, I bet one mentioned them funny looking worm to you, huh? He proceeds to imitate vermicular movement with his index finger, moving in a few centimeters to the left with each wave of motion, right? No, what kind of worms? But of course, the big boss failed to mention the little details. I think you'll find what I'm about to tell you quite useful. Listen. Several months ago, we found chromite deposits in the mine. So far, we've mostly mined iron, titanium, stuff like that, but no chromium. So we started digging in that direction. Along the way, we found strange patches of chromite, or you get chromium from that had the worms in it. You know, miners would drill the ore, and worms with from drills from heads would come out of it. Never seen anything like it before. Weird stuff, I'm telling you. the worms would just get out there and be on their way, never bothering us or anything. Now, after the Rockies attacked us, some guardsmen who went deeper into the mine told us the worms are all over the caverns. I think it's all connected somehow. Maybe the Rockies feed on the worms, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. Tough. I should tell you that, though I should tell you that, he coughs. He puts his gloves back on. That's all I know, I got for you. Tell Marshall we are not using explosive. Dig. Biology. There is. Is there anyone here in the foundry that can help me inspect the worms from the mine? A biologist of some kind? Expert in the field, preferably? Two heads are better than at tackling this than one. An expert? No. A biologist like zoologist or similar? Highly doubted, he goes. There ain't much work for biologists in here, being that this is, well, foundry. Someone could stomp by at the bar or visit a relative, but other than that, nope. In the end, I think you're gonna have to seek help from someone outside Foundry, he coughs, then shrugs. Then my best option is to make a trip to SGS and see Quinton. There you go, he coughs. Damn feeble throat, he coughs again. So again, else you got to ask me? Hmm, what can you tell me about Foundry? Good old Foundry. It's not as bad in here as people say. What folks don't understand is you can't have everything in life. Folks want the cleanest air and water. In Underrail, armed troops protection from protecting them from the Iron Hats, easy jobs, and lots of coin. Well, excuse me. I am golden here. Mining can fill a hard-working man's pocket in really well, if you're careful around the mine or the metalworks. He coughs. Talking from years of experience here, you just have to be clever and take care not to die. Drink only clothes, clean water, wear your respirator at all times, as well as your protective gear. Then you're digging that sort of stuff, he coughs. Then, when you earn a lot of coin and finally get tired of Foundry, move to Core City and live like an oligarch. Well, almost, he coughs. Can you tell me something about yourself? Uh, I can tell you that's none of your business. More questions? Nah. Yeah. See ya. What do we have in this battle? Let's talk to Seven. At first, the tall guard responds to your approach with silence. The uniform nature of all foundry guardsmen make it difficult for you to discern any distinct feature, but in this case you jump into view like Mindshroom in the dark. His damaged shield bears wounds of a relentless attack that can only be attributed to a wild, savage creature. Large scratches, dents, and dried blood streak the shield as if it was a canvas left at the mercy of a deranged painter. And the shield's outer rim has numerous bite marks on it that seem to have been caused by the malicious motion of powerful jaws. Your inspection comes to a halt when the guard utters a simple word. Yes? Can you tell me anything about the mine creature? First, it's very unsafe to be in the area and you should leave. Second, I can't speak about it, it's classified. It's alright. Chief Banner sent me here to talk to you about the current situation. Ah, I see. Well, in that case, my name is Seven, but almost everyone here calls me Sapki. I'll stick with Sabin. I'm Eros. Pleased to meet you, Eros. Now listen up. His voice undergoes a few subtle changes, becoming dried and somewhat distant. After our miners first encountered the Bladderlings, a group of us was sent inside the mine to deal with the creatures. While the reports implied they were unusual in appearance, only when we encountered them did we realize how strange these creatures actually were. Sure, they had 4 legs, 2 eyes, mouth, the usual, but their shells were made out of hardened rock, fused with their bodies, with metallic blades protruding from their backs. It was an unreal sight. What do you call them? Bladelings. Alp, one of the guardsmen, gave them that name. We were cleaning the mine together, and he named the creatures like that because of the blades on their backs. He called them Rockies, then Little Blades, and then finally Bladelings. Hmm. The name Bladelings kind of stuff. Can you tell me about your encounter with the beast? Yes, the beast. The bloody creatures was responsible for the deaths of the guardsmen. 9 of my dear friends. It looks similar to a bladeling in general appearance, but it is much bigger with longer back blades and much thicker shell. In fact, its shell was so thick nothing we used could penetrate it. Fire, bullets, high explosive. The beast shrugged it off like we were throwing marbles at it. It, on the other hand, had no trouble doing damage to us. By pure luck, I was the only one who managed to escape with my head still sitting on my shoulders. This shield here, it serves as a reminder. Do you think it's the only one, or could there be more? So far, we've only seen one, luckily. It was in one of the dormant caves deeper past the mines. It appears to be very old, with, as I've said, much thicker shell, and the smaller ones. Also, it was riddled with scars. It was tough, like a boulder rolling towards you. If you, if there are more like that, well, we're in a lot of muck. Whatever the case may be, I'll hunt down that creature and end its existence. I feel it. It's very brave of you to be at the first line of defense after what happened to your friends. Look, I've worked with those men for years. We've fought Ironheads, raiders, and whatnot. Not for a second was I in any doubt that my back wasn't safe whenever chaos ensued, and I know they felt the same. It is a special connection and trust burned into you by the hot, branding iron of combat. Seeing them die there saddens me and infuriates me. If I could strangle the beast with my own hands and shove the shields down its throat, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'm here because I'm waiting for it to come to me. I don't think you can kill it alone. I don't care. I just want it to die as painfully as possible. Um, do you know anything about the worms in the mine? I remember those things. They had strange heads shaped like drills, but they weren't aggressive, so we usually pay no attention to them. We had bigger problems to deal with. Some of the guys did shoot them or step on them a few and hadn't had the time to find a hiding place. In any case, they were no threat to us at that time. That's all I need to know for now. So let's make a quick trip to SGS. I'm gonna push on the pedal to the metal. I'm not gonna take the rift. I'm just gonna go this way. I'm not taking the rift because I have to consume one of the juices and I only have two on me. So we'll keep it just in case. I mean, we can always buy more juice from the dude. So, yeah, generally we have to go to SGS to talk about the worms. And what I will do is do something very, very important. Let's go to private quarters. And let's see where they are. I think they're over here. And we're gonna take one of these. And and we're going to take the tranquilizer bolts. Agronomy and pens. That friend of yours, dude, he was quite an unusual character. Oh, yeah, tell me about it. He arrived here not too long ago after you and I spoke. Can't say he had quite a wholesome appearance, but he was polite. We had a bit of an argument over him wanting to pay me in brew, but we sorted that out somehow. However, what I found most baffling was his departure. After picking up the package, he went inside the storage room. I saw him and yelled at him uh, that is not where the elevator is, but he still went inside. Brett and I checked the storage room, but he wasn't there. Ah, he was, huh? He was pulling a prank on us, must have. There is no other exit from that room. Your friend surely is odd. Ah, yeah, prank. Dude is a prankster at heart. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Anyway, there was something I wanted to ask you. Okay? I want you to ask. I wanted to ask you about some odd creatures that are plaguing Foundry at the moment, though you might know something. So, Foundry? Sure, sure. Can you describe these creatures to me? They are these highly aggressive quadrupedal creatures, most easily recognized by shells made of rocks, with metallic blades protruding from their backs. Ever seen anything like it? Never. But it sounds really intriguing. I'd remember it, that's for sure. If you could bring me some part of the creature or like a live specimen, then I'll be more than happy to share anything I learned with you. Are these worm-like things with weird heads shaped like small drills. Drills? I've seen a fair share of odd beings, but one with a drill for a head? Never in my lifetime. Could you catch one? If that's possible. I love to take a look at the creature, and you too need some answers, or else you wouldn't be talking to me in the first place. On the other hand, let's discuss something else. I'll take these tranquilizers. So, what he described was the fact that if you go over here, you might not probably see it very well, but there are symbols over here. If I drink the brew right now, well, what the hell, let's just drink it. We have the rift. Now, this is the rifts that I have unlocked. There are a few more. I also went back to the Grey Army and collected some extra stuff, like mostly weapons that I put there for display, whatever. So we're gonna go to let's go to, well, we'll go later. Rail crossing, deep caverns. Where's Foundry? But keep something in mind. If you're gonna go back to the Grey Army thing, make sure you have at least 2 extra juices on you. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck in there and you'll have to reload. There is no way around it. And now, as you can see, we have perception +1, which is really nice. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go. We're gonna try to catch one of the specimens. That's quite far. So what I intend to do is level up and then put some into electronics and mechanics. Actually, only electronics. So maybe we can deal with the engine. Okay, let's save. There are a few jackhammers here and there. Most of these areas will be safe-ish. This one leads back here, which we will use for later. And now let's just get a bit of exploration here and there. Okay, so. We need one of these cute bastards. So the best thing I think we can do is tranquilize one. Come on, stop. Oh, come on, what the hell is attacking me? There we go. And we caught it. Oh, nice. Jackhammers, blah, 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 blah. So, let's make our way back to... back to SGS. I'm just gonna take the... What's it called? Wait. Why are you still here? Olivia. Oh, apparently they didn't arrest Olivia. Maybe I should have taken the job or something. Probably they arrested only the guy. Well, whatever. It's less important. We could have taken the cash, but we are not evil. Love can be sorted through cooperation across the nation. Now, where was it? Over here? It's a bit confusing. At least we have 8 more minutes. Take me to SGS. And the cool thing, it takes us right into the agronomy. Poof. Now, here's an interesting fact. Dude went in here and all of a sudden we have a rift over here. I suspect Dude planted that rift. Because when he came, the rift wasn't there. Forgot something about those mine creatures from Foundry. I've captured one of the worms. Quinton inspects the creature as it squeams inside the crate. As soon as it spots him, the creature begins thrashing about, occasionally stomping to aim its head at him and screeching in an act of desperate intimidation. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I'd like to take a look at it. Anything I should know before opening the crate? How dangerous it is? You've got nothing to worry about it. I'll handle it with my bare hands. I have a helmet, or else it would have drilled right through my skull. He carefully grabs the creature, holding it firmly as it wiggles in his hands. He takes a good look at it, charmed by its oddity and alien form, before he turns to you. Please wait while I examine it. This won't take long. The creature suddenly makes a few powerful motions, wailing its unheld ends and shakes Quinton's upper body and prompting him to even spread his legs a bit in order to maintain proper balance. He is able to control it. However, this one's a fighter. You wait while Quinton completes his examination, observing him as he performs it with great focus and care. How, after only a few minutes, he makes it seem as if he had been handling these creatures for years. Slowly and steadily, he finishes the examination. He places the creature back into its mobile jail, turns to you, but only to inform you that he needs to leave and do one more test. The two are gone for a while. Soon he returns to you with a genuine smile on his face, overflowing with excitement. He wastes no time. I'm back, Eros. Hope you didn't fall asleep waiting for me. You seem happy. I hope you got something good for me. You'll see. First, without dissecting, sorry, which I would never do without consulting you, I can tell you that a couple of things I've learned so far. Their heads do appear to be used for actual drilling, even though I haven't been able to see it in action yet. Obviously, the combination of the unique shape of the head and the surprisingly powerful musculature make me feel that it engages into a whole body during the process. Maybe it, say, rotates itself in short bursts, or maybe it coils up and releases the energy in that manner. I'm just speculating. What is fact, though, is that this head is very, very tough, so I have no doubt that it can bore through hard material without much of an issue. As for the rest of the creature's body, it is segmented and has recently thick skin covered in what appears to be very soft, delicate scales, or at least something similar to it, as in snakes. It probably helps them move, possibly to retain moisture too. The skin is also highly sensitive, which makes sense for a creature limited in ways it can acquire information about its environment. There are a few other details about it, but those are quite minor and uninteresting. Now, what I did was a quick superficial examination. I need to dissect the creature to really tell you more about its anatomy. However, I saved the good stuff for last. I decided to do some psi reading. That's why I left the room earlier. And the readings were off the charts. In fact, the creature exhibits psi signature so strong that I'm surprised it does not have some defensive psi abilities and at its disposal. However, the signature is also incredibly complex, and I'm not ashamed of telling you, even I am having problems of interpreting it. He shrugs. I'm afraid that analyzing it is well above my skill level, but I am absolutely 100% positive that understanding this psi signature will not only help you on your, for lack of a better word, quest, but also pave way to engrossing scientific discoveries for those of us who care, if nothing else. So there, that is all I have for you. That is all very interesting. Regarding the psi signature, do you have anyone I can take this larva to? Well, as far as Psi in general is concerned, Ezra is the top expert in SGS, so he is the right person to bring this critter to. If he can't help you, then you're stuck. Yeah, well, he hands you a crate back. Here, captivating little thing this is, and feisty. I'll bring this to him then. Thanks. Pam 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 pam. Let's go to Ezra. Engineering. So the quest is quite cool. I love it. Eros, could you take a look at this for me? Ezra looks at the restless creature, now at the apex of its aggravation. He focused on it in silence, and as moments pass, the creature becomes more and more calm. Slowly but surely, it reaches a point of complete tranquility and motionlessness, on account of which one could easily mistake it for being dead. Ari Ezra? He turns to you. Where did you find this creature? In a mining foundry. Interesting. And there are any other creatures living among or in close proximity to this? Yes, creatures with shells made of rock have metallic blades on their backs. Those are the only ones as far as I know. He speaks but more to himself than you. I see. Another adaptation. It makes sense. And you, why are you so interested in this subject? Ezra knows a little bit more than he leads on. Foundry is having difficulties with these creatures as they are infesting their mine. But the real problem is the beast, a creature identical to what I described, but larger, tougher, and much meaner. And yet, there doesn't seem to be an apparent way to kill it. The creature, because of its heavy armor, it's practically invulnerable, and nearly all who faced it lost their lives. So you want to find a way to kill it. Very well. I understand everything now. I'll tell you what you need to know. The creature you brought to me is actually a larval form of the rock creature you described. As strange as that might seem, yes, these are their larvae. I've encountered them in the past, in different forms though, regardless. So interesting that he tells us this. That means there is a family or a caste of this type of creatures somewhere deep in the caves. Regardless, I can help you find this adaptation weakness, but for that you will need to bring me some sort of creature to analyze. Try to bring me a piece of its shell or back blades if you can. If not, then bring whatever you are able to acquire. You've mentioned something about adaptation. What did you mean precisely? You see, the larva uses the psi energy to cocoon itself inside livid or non livid entities and tailor its genetics makeup to support the organism further development in accordance with what it's merging with. Inside, the larva develops into its adult form, and the resulting creature is fully integrated with the entity of choice. So, if the creature wants a rock shell, it will dig itself into a rock and fuse with it. Do you know what these creatures are called? Psy-enhanced polymorphic organism, or psymorphs for short. So, this starts to make much more sense what Dude said, that the faceless are part rock. So it's very possible they are part psymorphs. How? Because they also talk telepathically from what it seems. How come do you know so much about these creatures? Knowledge like this does not arrive with merely encountering something. I've learned quite a few things throughout the years. There are bits and pieces of knowledge and history everywhere you look, and over time things simply accumulate. You're awfully mysterious, Ezra. First, you tell me you don't know anything about Wyatt Pier, and now this, and yet you seem like you have an answer for everything else I ask you. No one has answers to everything, and no one should have an answer to everything. Life should be dull otherwise. Life would be dull otherwise. I like to return to the topic at hand now. Interesting. He nods and returns to his work. Ezra, you're being sneaky. Sneaky bricky. Sneaky bricky. We have one more of this. It's okay. So let's go get a blade or something. Or something. Probably I won't have time to return and catch the rift, but it's okay. It is okay. Okay, let's see. So we're going into the mine. I'll probably have to go stealth a bit, because the mine is quite chunky. So we have some of these places that go back and forth. So in the initial phase, we'll only have the larvae. So we don't have to worry much about it. The point is to just discover as much as possible. And get all the oddities, if there are any. Ooh, this is for a hammer, nice. Take this. Maybe we can take this to keep us company. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so I think we'll encounter our first bastards over here. Or maybe a bit deeper, I'm not sure. Can't actually remember. Oh, shoot. I think they can take us out of stealth. Which is not very useful for us. Okay, let's go a bit back. Rubble? Yeah, they're taking us out of stealth. But it's alright. They will eventually be less annoying. Safe. Can get some TNT if we wish. But as I said, the jackhammer is far more superior. Okay, now. These are the creatures, or, well, some of them are creatures. We don't know. But I would rather find one that's moving around. If there is one. We'll see about... There we go. Let's try to get one of these fatzos. Maybe we can find some in the remains? No. Dead miner. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's get you. Bladeling. Okay, maybe we will have a little bit of an issue. Oh snap. Let's kiss it. Oh snap, and I didn't take the... yeah. Maybe I should have taken different type of... oh no. Ah. I should have taken the bladed ones. Uh-huh. He is quite strong though. Let's try this again, because I haven't prepared well enough. So we want this. Okay, let's see now. Oh shoot. Oh, he didn't see me? Hmm. Let's try again. Okay. Now, what I did? Yeah, that changed. Okay, that's not going very good. Hmm. Let's see if they're afraid of fire. Nope. They're immune! Okay, that's gonna be very problematic for us. Oh, we're getting... Oh. It's doing bleeding damage to me. Hmm. Let's hope we kill him before he kills us. Oh, snap. Well, YOLO. Well, unlike him, I have ways to heal. Hmm. No! Okay, I'm out of those. I don't know. Help? Jesus. Okay, that is looking horrible. Can I use the sledgehammer on him? Where is it though? Man, I can't see. Oh, there it is. No, we can't. Cannot be used during combat. Snap. Hmm. We are gonna die so painfully. Ah. Okay, that's not working good. Plan B. Plan B would be... Well, first of all, I'm gonna use this. But plan B would be... Oh, snaps. Stupid little larvae. Hmm. Let's try to use this. And Now let's put a few traps here and there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, clearly not what I wanted. Good. Oh, actually it does do a lot of damage. Interesting. Okay, okay. I can deal with this. No, not like that. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna cry now. Oh. Good. Okay, we got one blade. Now, we could start mining all of this, but as you can see, they're quite strong. And we're not doing so great. And this one is quite heavy, it's 5 kilograms. So it's much better to just go. We didn't get a lot of experience either. 77 is not something to jump up or down. Maybe this connects into this? I'm gonna try to get the serrated... yeah, I don't know. Maybe the serrated crossbows bolts are better than this. I've left some traps over here in case we need them. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the train, it's much faster. I think. Although I should heal as well. Actually, no. I'll heal at SGS. I know it's a bit of back and forth to get all of this stuff. You can get it in one go, but I'd rather just play it chill. And besides, you don't have to walk kilometers. Let's heal up. Oh, not this one. Good as new. Electron and engineering. Hello, Ezra. About the rock creatures. I have a piece of one right here. Let me see it. I will be right back. He takes the samples from you and leaves the room. Wait for him to return. Ezra returns shortly. Just as I suspected. Discovered anything interesting? I've managed to analyze the composition of the impure chromium blade. And I emphasize this because over 90% of it is indeed chromium. But in that you know already. However, what you didn't know is that it is the other 10% with, which differentiates vermin from walking apocalypse. Foundry is very fortunate in having their surrounding rock made out of some of the hardest minerals in nature. For it is these materials which together form the living armor of these creatures. And I am not just talking about their shell, no. It is their whole bodies which are composed of these metals and minerals, albeit in various quantities depending on the section, of course. Chromium is in itself a resistant metal, but its strength lies in its high heat resistance. Ah, so heat does not affect them very well. And it is also very strong. The rest of the materials serve to counteract mechanical forces acting upon the organism. It appears that in small creatures, the robustness can be overcome by conventional means, if barely. In the beast, I'd suggest you return to the foundry and tell them to collapse the cave where it lives, not abandon them altogether, but that isn't an option, or else you wouldn't be here. Lucky there is a way. By my calculation, I've taken all the approximate constituent elements found inside the sample into consideration. The temperature necessary to melt this creature shell should at least should be at least 2500 degrees centigrade. Ironically, considering chromium is practically the essence of this creature, this seems to have the most realistic way to defeat it, as Foundry is likely to have some means, be it a furnace or something else, which can melt chromium, hence producing temperatures this high. So it seems that I'm going to need a way to lure the beast into the foundry and kill it there. Anything you can do to help me with the luring part? And that will. What will you do once it's in foundry? You have a plan? Foundry is this old large smelting furnace there in the mine entrance. I could use that to pour molten metal onto the beast and kill it. That seems plausible. I happen to know from previous research how these creatures communicate. With the larvae from form you brought me, I think I will be able to create a device which you will be able to use to summon the creature. At least it should. What do you mean it should? This is an improvised device that I am making out of components I have at hand. Things can go wary. Maybe it will summon the creature you want, maybe it will summon something else. You won't know until you press the button. Oh, so delicious. Making the device wouldn't take long, though. I believe I already have all the necessary components right here. Wait some more, would you? He returns with a gift he promised. Here it is. Try your best not to disturb the larvae within the device too much. You need it to be alive for the device to function properly. Aha. Interesting. So, I'm not even sure that type of bolt will do us any good, but we shall try. Let's see. I need about, I don't know, 70. And it's our MK2. I'm gonna leave the MK. Just gonna take the normal bolts. Maybe that's too much. So incendiary doesn't help us much. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave this here. Well, let's try the serrated ones. Hopefully they'll help. What else? What else? Psi amplificator. Well, let's just leave these things here. These don't seem to do anything for me. Actually, I had a lot of luck with this explosive, so I'm gonna carry some more of this. Let's go put this into our place. Because why not? I'm gonna leave... never mind. I'm gonna leave the poison because I have plenty of traps. So we're gonna have to play the trap game. Come on, open it up. So leave this home. Okay, it seems that our shielding is holding. So now let's hope that we can do something. I'm gonna go into... Well, how much electronics do I have? 69 with 90. I mean 100. Well, let's see. Maybe we can do something about it. Maybe. We go talk to the sheriff. Well, the mayor, I mean, sorry. The mayor. See what he has to say. Yeah, this quest makes you think how to deal with things, how to ambush them. It's a bit like Witcher, you know? You can't attack with a normal iron sword creatures, and you have to use your silver sword. Oh, the mine creature. I've learned more about the beast and how to defeat it. Got any useful information? Oh, I'm all ears. The creature is highly resistant to both mechanical forces as well as high temperature. From what I've learned about our beast, way to defeat it, I learned our best way to defeat it is to use extreme heat. Temperature of over 2,500 degrees centigrade should be enough to melt its shell and kill the creature. Huh? Heat. Oh, I know what you're trying to say. You want to lure the creature inside the metalworks and try to kill it with molten metal, is that correct? As kind of perhaps using that large smelting furnace near the mine to kill the beast. I even have a way to lure it there. That piece of junk? Please, that thing's been causing us more harm than good lately. It's been drawing power like a trainload of coil spiders and even caused a blackout in half of a foundry. Just recently it completely broke down and we won't bother fixing it for now, if ever. Forget about that piece of junk and do not listen to Bernard. Don't. Luring the beast into the foundry would be a highly risky operation. The creature could be or go on a rampage if let into the foundry, not to mention that the smaller creatures will most likely follow it. Yes, that is what was about to say, and even if you can somehow lure it in, none of the working furnaces can produce temperature of that magnitude, besides the smaller ones we use for smelting chromium, but these are simply too small. The mayor takes a deep breath and regains its calm. Look, we are Really thankful for your help, really, but the plan you're proposing is just too risky. We need another way. Ah, interesting. And you? No? Then what happens if we go and talk to our friend Dan? Oh, I forgot to tell Gorsky I've met Dan. Ah. We'll talk to Gorsky next time. Hopefully, we have enough skills. Although I do have my doubts. I wanted another level. I mean, I could... although I doubt it I could, because we're getting so little XP from those silly creatures. I really love the animation and everything here. Epic schmepic. Let's see what he has to say. Good old Bernard. What you need? May I ask you how high can the furnace go temperature-wise? Oh, Glory, very hot. I think she can go up to 3000, even 3500 degrees centigrade. Yeah, that's a lot, trust me. She could melt anything. I've even told the mayor that same thing, but he doesn't believe me. He told me to shut my thick hole because he thinks I'm making it up to convince him to fix it, darn him. He explicitly told me to forget about this piece of junk when I asked him about it. So I don't think he has changed his mind. Damn it. How about I help you repair the furnace? You mean Gloria? Yeah, that would be awesome, but hold on. Why would you want to do that? What's important to you? I want to kill that large beast from the mine. Oh, that's gonna be quite a challenge, but look, if you can help me fix Gloria, I shall show you how she's capable of he loves. Now, I'll explain what Gloria suffers from, at least what I think is the problem. You see, there's something wrong with the electrode power regulation system that's being controlled through this console. Before Gloria broke down, she started drowning so much power from the system it caused a blackout in nearly half a foundry. I don't think it's the problem with the console, but the unit itself, but nothing I try seems to work. Muck. Can I have a look with electronics? Okay, just be gentle, attempt to fix the furnace. Wow, you did it. She lives. It was an easy fix, no big deal. We did it together. I couldn't have done it all alone. Let's boast him a little. Nah, you did it all the hard work. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be sweating here trying to fix it. My dear Gloria, is the furnace ready to be used? Yeah, can't wait to see Gloria in action. You wanna see her too? To tell you the truth. But the thing is, you need load her with some ore and start the melting process. We went through most of our supplies after the mine was closed, so chances are you're gonna have to go into the mine, and any ore rich in metal should do the trick. You can use the cart system to help you carry all that around. Where can I find some mining equipment? I'm sure you can find some jackhammers lying around the mine. Lots of stuff was abandoned there when them things attacked, but I'm sure the merchants got them in stock. If you wanna spend some chromes, of course. How do the cards work? It's as easy as Underpie. Let me explain. There are levers in the mine that will bring the cart to Ya when used. So whenever you mine, just call the cart and load it with ore. Once you're back here at the furnace, use the console to recall the cart and dump the ore. You can also use the console to start melting the ore. So simply So simple even a crackler wouldn't mind doing it, he laughs. Okay. I'm not sure how much metals how many metals we have to collect, but I suppose we'll discover. So I'm really hoping this is enough. So very first things first. Where the hell was the cart? Here or here? I can't remember. I think it's on the right, on the left side. Ah, maybe it's a bit higher. Oh, come on. Ah, even higher. Okie dokie. So let's do a cool save over here. So now if we want to mine something, just use our slammer on the ore. And there we go, we got 3. So that's 15. We're gonna go here in the cart and put them inside. Bam. Easy peasy. So again, 5. But there is a trick to it. What? I only got 3? Interesting. Thought I had more. Ah, sometimes you get less. Okay, never mind. Not sure, but we shall try to get as much as possible. As you can see, there's a lot of them, so... Oops. I meant to click inside. I think we need about 30, if I remember correctly. Could be less or more, I'm not sure. Okay, we're out of juice. For this, let's use this. Okay, we only got 1. Some of them suck. Ah! Now that's problematic, isn't it? Huh. Now let's test our theory. Now that's not looking good. Yeah, this is looking horrible. We need our traps to even be able to do something. So the best thing I could do is just reload. Let's try to... What? This one? Oh, they regenerate. Interesting. So let's put a trap over here. Maybe a couple of them. Oops. Ah. Well, that's a problem as well. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Maybe I should shoot them. Oh, I can't shoot them. What? Ah, this one doesn't have any remains. What the hell is this? Meatworm Geeswort. Primary digestive organ. It produces powerful enzymes that can be used for medical purposes as well. Interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to... We're giving little XP. But I want to collect all of this. Was there plenty of them here? Oh. Well, in this case... they're kind of annoying. Yeah, so mining them produces them all around, so that's a big problem. Oh, you bite! Sneaky bastard. Yes. I think we need to collect one more. Come on. Come on. Ah, this one didn't. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna save here and continue in the next episode. I'm gonna try to collect more minerals and or blades, put them inside here, because it's gonna be a pain. I'll try to get an extra level, but actually we don't even need it at this point. I wanted to get the extra level for the electronics. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay awesome, guys. Bye 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 bye.